Hey you! So today we're going to be doing something different. For the next 12 days, as well as probably some other content, we're going to be doing the 12 days of Ranger. So hopefully by the time this video goes out, it should all go out to roughly Christmas Day, and then we'll have some more content thrown in as well. So for the next 12 days, at least you'll be getting 12 days of Power Rangers. Now this consists of multiple different things. This was posted by RangerLiz, and I thought, you know what, I want to do some videos. I want to do some videos on talking about it. So I'm going to link Liz's channel at the very end of this video, so you can check out her channel. Definitely highly recommended to go and check it out. Yeah, let's start this one off. So the first one is favorite team. Now, my favorite team is Power Rangers Zeo. It's always been Zeo because I absolutely love the series, and it was a major big turning point in the Power Rangers franchise to me anyway. As I just said, it was a major change from going from Mighty Morphin, going straight into this whole new territory, new suits, new Zords, new surroundings. Everything was completely different. When I was a kid and I saw this happen for the very first time, I was shocked because the command center had blown up, the Zeo Crystal had just been stolen, and I didn't know what was going on. I think it was one of those things on TV that I was like, oh my god, what's happening? What the hell's going on? And my mind couldn't do it. I was at a wedding in Edinburgh at the time, and I was just like, what? When the series came out to the UK, I had seen some promotional stuff in Frosties. This was stickers, and I think this is the first time that I saw Zeo Blue. Now, I didn't know what was going on. I just saw these new suits, and Frosties, I think, promoted it as brand new Power Rangers. First look, here's your stickers. And I was so excited that I remember when my grandma was ill, just running up going like, Grandma, oh my god, like look at these Power Rangers, oh my god. And she'd be like, she was excited, but I think she was more happy for me to be excited for her. To me, the suits looked a lot better than the Mighty Morphin suits. They were cooler in my eyes. This is a whole new design. For the last 3 seasons, we had the same costumes, and it does get a little bit boring. This was a breath of fresh air. We had the new addition with Tanya. Billy wasn't going to be a Power Ranger anymore, but he was still active. He was still helping the Rangers and taking more of a tech role, more of a mentor role, and also the kind of voice of reason too. I think it would have been nice if he became the Gold Ranger. You had this hinted everywhere in the series. He would disappear, suddenly the Gold Ranger would appear, the Gold Ranger would disappear, Billy would reappear. He was pretty much doing a Batman or a Superman. Who knew? And everyone wanted it to be Billy. The characters felt more rounded. It wasn't just a generic, oh yeah, we're a new team. You had the addition of Tanya, but she was absolutely fine. She fitted in really, really well with the team, and it felt like they'd been fighting for years together, and I really liked this core dynamic that they had. They all could depend on each other, they all could talk to each other, and there wasn't anything that kind of kept them away, and that's what I really liked with them. The Gold Ranger's entrance was fantastic. It is possibly one of the best intros that I've ever seen in any Power Ranger of the 6th Ranger coming in. When Jason came back, it was nice seeing that he got his powers, but then he would lose them much later on. It kind of reminded you on how the Green Ranger lost his powers, but it wasn't due to a candle, it was due to the compatibility between the powers and Earth physiology. But also one thing was, rather than the powers draining and fading away, Jason's powers would come in and out, so he'd still remain morph, but he would demorph, he would morph again. When rewatching the scene where he's running through the forest and suddenly his powers are there and his powers on, and he's going against Lord Zed and Rita, again, it's incredible to see that he was able to keep the powers going and he wouldn't give up. Even when it came to the last scenes, when he was giving the powers back, Jason said that he didn't think that he could summon the powers again, and then he did. But when he was fighting Cogs, he literally would give it his all, but he couldn't do it. And then I think he does this kind of slam with the golden power staff, but the Cogs like, whoa bro, what's going on with this? And then just literally did nothing. And I kind of like seeing that the Rangers would fight to the very end, and it didn't really matter what happened to them. You had a new threat as well, which was different. At the point of time when Lord Zed came down and he sealed Rita away in a dumpster, it was just that one person comes in, Goldar would change sides, but for this one, it was an entire invasion. It just wasn't oh, they've just appeared and they've taken over. It's a boom, here's an entire whole thing. Let's just take over the moon, and that's it. Now, one thing that I didn't really understand was, how could you have this entire invasion force quickly taking over, forcing Zed and Rita out, and then suddenly you have this huge, massive, like, empire and everything. And I kind of thought at some point it was just very simple, like Borg. They'd inject something, it turned what they want into something, and that was it. But obviously it's Sentai footage. Either way, it was something that we'd never seen before, and Lord Zed and Rita, who were possibly the most powerful at the time, were running scared, and this was all different for me. The team was great, I loved them working together, and I loved how they adapted really quickly. You went from putties, Z-putties, Tenga Warriors, and then all of a sudden now you have the cogs that they had to really kind of figure out and how to defeat, and also you had new monsters. But the team worked together really, really well, and that's what I really enjoyed. And there you go, I've just probably also answered my favorite series. But yeah, I loved the team, I loved how they worked together, etc, etc, and I just love it. So Rangers, I am gonna leave it there. What is your favorite team? Who are they? Let me know down below in the comments. And if you've liked this video, like, favorite, comment, and consider subscribing. Check that notification bell to be notified that there are more videos coming. As we know, there are gonna be 12 altogether, or 11 more now. So yeah, definitely click that bell. And as always, Rangers, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in a bit.